My stepdaughter forged court papers to kidnap my sick wife, so I had her arrested and never looked back. 18 months later, she returned with her mom's lost journals and an apology that changed everything. When I met Linda, I was 55 and she was 39, and I didn't expect to fall head over heels at that point in life. But she walked into my bookstore looking for something about grief, and she never really walked out again. Linda had a daughter, 16, but from the moment we met, Emily made it clear she wanted nothing to do with me. She was embarrassed by my age and said the kids at school made fun of her for having an old man dating her mom. I really wanted her to approve of me, so I decided to go all out and bought her a whole piano just because she kept talking about wanting to learn it. Of course, it didn't work. She even spilled soda on the keys and walked away laughing. When she turned 17, she became hostile towards me for no reason. She accidentally deleted every single document from my new work laptop, my entire last year's worth of work. At her birthday party, she told all her friends I was her estranged grandpa who came back to beg for her love. But then she turned 18, moved out, and went no contact. I thought that was the end of it, and for a while, it was. Linda and I lived a quiet, warm life filled with ceramic figurines we collected on our travels and porch coffee when we were at home. We got married barefoot on a Sunday morning, and she told me I was the only place that ever felt like home. But then Linda got sick. Early onset Alzheimer's, aggressive, unforgiving. She started forgetting small things, then big ones, then everything. One day she looked at me and asked who that kind man with the bookstore smile was. That's when Emily came back. Linda let her in, forgetting everything she did to me. Soon after Emily came back, the money started disappearing. When I asked about it, Linda said she just wanted to help her daughter. She needs a car, new tires, rent. I tried to push back, but Emily snapped, said I stole her mother, said I was never her father. She begged Linda to send me away, and Linda, confused and exhausted, asked me to leave. That night I slept in the car. In the morning she called me Henry. My name is Martin. That same week I went to court. Linda's doctor signed off. She was declared legally incompetent and moved to a care facility. I took it upon myself to make sure she knew I still loved her. So I visited every day, played her music, brought her soft things, set our figurines on her windowsill. Once, she looked at me and said, "You're the man who brings me stars." But then one day, I walked in and found every gift I'd ever given her shattered. Emily sat nearby, saying Linda had a fit. I checked the cameras. Emily had done it, deliberately. When I confronted her, she said, "Now she won't have to pretend you meant anything to her." I didn't yell. I opened a trust, moved what was left of our savings, replaced the figurines, all but one, the one I kept on my bedside table. After that incident, I started keeping a detailed log of everything Emily did. I wasn't trying to build a case against her or anything dramatic like that. I just needed to keep track of what was happening, because sometimes I'd question if I was overreacting. The spiral notebook filled quickly with dates, times, and brief descriptions of events that seemed minor individually, but formed a disturbing pattern when viewed together. The nurses at Linda's care facility started noticing things too. Nurse Catherine, a kind woman with salt and pepper hair who'd been caring for Linda since her admission, pulled me aside one day and mentioned that Linda seemed more agitated after Emily's visits. I nodded but didn't say much. What could I say? That her own daughter was deliberately upsetting her? It sounded crazy even to me. I got a call from the facility director, Willie, about a week later. He told